progress in our game over here. It's actually, I thought we were further along than this. Just kind of funny. Delete it. Every time, I think I say that every week. Oh, is it? Okay. I guess my voice was just used to the whisper strain, and I like trying to like toning it back now. Oh my god, I bet you're right though. There probably is no confirmation for delete. Oh fuck, that'd be so... I would fuck that up. I would cry. I'd be like, bye, I'm never streaming again. Welcome in. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here. She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting fellow writer friends. Hey Views, how you doing? Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she says they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she says they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving their feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or they just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I wouldn't say. Why? That would break the charm. Huh. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it always relates to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man. Now I see why you don't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. And by the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate? With ginger and cinnamon. Heard that's a good drink for the bitter heart. Oh, cute. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks? Say, Jinxie, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop? Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. That's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder, what should I ask next? Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep. Decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. How do I make this again? I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This'll keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that... I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee. I might make it through the night. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plans tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh, that's fucking awkward. Not sure whether I should thank it or not though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? You first. No, you first. I was just gonna ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Jinxie. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Oh, that's fancy. Coffee. Ginger, cinnamon. Okay, hell yeah. I would drink that. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. Reminds me so much of her. Reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. I'm sick. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment because, well, yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? 3 a.m. is when the brain starts saying silly things, which is the best time. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Jinxie, who's standing in front of us? Not even Jinxie. Okay. So, there's this girl. I love her. But we've been going out for a few years. But I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new. But somehow, things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked about our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about it. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone? I like bean soup. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I'd find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a really cool guy. He is. And I just sleep well. Thanks for stopping in. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool? What? He said a lot of things I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarly breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Bailey's. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting to make peace with my family. And I know that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit hard. What was that? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys. Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be outcast amongst other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pompous people. Sounds great. Pretentious people. Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that the elves. That's the elves' privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll lose everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, like I would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It's made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that, because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys. Bye. I believe in you. I believe in a thing called just listen to my heart. I believe we can make it now. So, Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not a big fan of elves. That much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Ivanars, hello. Hi, Raphael. Okay. This could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can talk about it, or we can think about it, and anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I have my doubts. But now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommates? She's away for the weekend. Taking how long we can get away until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Jinxie. Yeah? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping us up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world? I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I'll have to see their struggle till the end. We're leaving. It's important for the writing, you know. No kiss. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how much... I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't. Oh. Oh. Oh, sir. Do I know what I make for him? I know what I make. I just need to make it fast. Very fast. Very fucking quickly. I'll get you whatever you need. I know what to make. Just need to remember. Tea, milk, ginger. Okay, tea, milk, ginger. Let me make it now. Tea, milk, ginger, tea, milk, ginger. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Tea, milk, ginger. You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Tea. Milk. Ginger? Oh my god. You slammed that so fast. He's like, please fucking work. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink? 100%? Well, whoever he is. This place survived. Thankfully, yes. I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See ya. My coffee shop is exciting. Come by anytime. Never know what the fuck's gonna happen. Alright, Saturday. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020 Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador talks with fire regarding immigration. Welcome. Good evening, Freya. Yeah, yesterday was really exciting. Oh, hi. when was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know? I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I slept for 6 hours this week. That's not healthy. Go get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So what's your plan now? Now, as in right this minute, I'm planning to go to the restroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. Dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing. Freya. Oh well. You know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya. You're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go to your work, okay? That'd be pretty entertaining. But see, there's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. Oh, he looks embarrassed. Or sad. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this may be pushing it a bit. Freya. Jinxie. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala, hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No. It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least a little. Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not an espresso, mind you, something with a little bit less kick. You know how to make a sugar and a spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Coffee, cinnamon. Where's it getting its spice? Well, oh, sugar. I don't know. Sugar. Where's my, what do you, what sugar? I'm like, this is the sugar. Which I thought I just did. Order matters. Oh, fuck. Okay, right. Thank you. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Jinxie, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. To be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was pretty packed yesterday. After that announcement. Announcement? The one saying a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about a sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon. You think people would read the whole article? They only saw the headlines, glanced at a news stall. What's wrong with Tails? Wait, what's wrong with Tails? What do you mean? I understand that's the ingredients to make the other. I don't even know. That they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I don't think anything's wrong with them. It's more like just the ingredients that they chose. And also that rhymed. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally I've had asked a friend to lock me in one of the isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in the area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Cal, excuse me for asking this, but yeah? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anybody. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm so glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure. What are you having? The same as yesterday. I don't have a fucking... Shh. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my stoner memory. to your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you just put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I could use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay in my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Ooh. What the? Rachel? What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Going backstage at Coachella? Oh, fuck. Just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Jinxie, a cafe latte, please. I feel like I should know this one already. Okay. I'm not tired, you're tired. I'm gonna make it. I hate it. I hate it more. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, it's... Your cafe latte's ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about it beforehand. Said he was just gonna come and wish me luck. I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and, I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good and bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the events anymore after this? Not really. Did my stage time. And then there was the press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say that's because of you, but your manager probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club at Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember. I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester is my manager, and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. I think so. I can't remember. I think it's intentional like that, yep. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far. Well, oh. Oh, he looks like he's seen some shit. What the hell? Oh no. Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes. Dad. What happened? Can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Here. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert. Personally. She's off shift right now. But she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Huh. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples? Disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. I hope Henry's okay. Oh, I forgot to turn something off. There we go. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Wow. That looks good. I think we're gonna call it there for now on the coffee shop. We'll just do ASMR for the next hour, or half an hour. Police raid on private Coachella after-party is biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Oh. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. Alright, let's save it. Save it just in case. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight. So far, so good, officer. You're with the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in the coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that. Hey. I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know. That requires skill. Taking a break, working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Jinxie. I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. An energetic espresso to keep the officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special tonight? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me a first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, huh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but at the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if you did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seemed like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't have been able to walk it, not in this state. So far, that's all I know. Rachel? Rachel? Is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Is it just like I made dark hot chocolate? Oh. That seems wrong. No. Your hot chocolate's ready? Thank you. Seems wrong. Okay. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop taking things, he got help fast enough to stop things from getting worse. He's doing okay then. It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. Oh, my gate is small. Hold on. That's gonna... Don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But it's okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital. But is it okay for you to leave your hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'd come to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. Hi Moonduck, how are you doing? Hi Raphael. Sorry I missed you're saying hello. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened that night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. And they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last week. Wow. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. So, there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he was recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Jinxie. I think we'll do Valhalla after this, but I have to double check if it's ASMR friendly. It seems a little bit louder. Man, I could probably make it ASMR friendly though. What a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. Even with that, never let your guards down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you gonna leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides that whole book project, would never have existed without this. Tray, please. Oh, is that in response to like the locker room talk? Sometimes like you can't help your brain from reacting to things, but like you can always say something, speak up if somebody's saying something like inappropriately out loud. There's definitely a difference. Sometimes our brains just be ooga ooga. But then people take it too far. Scroll on Instagram. It do be like that sometimes. And you, so thank you. The pleasure was mine. How I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Midsummer's Night Dream. A random fact. I was actually in Midsummer's Night Dream in a play in like 5th grade. Once upon a time in a land far away, a fucking different life. Sweet and memorable, like summertime blues. Two weeks later. Oh, some shit's flying. I mean, time. Time is flying. Holy shit, time is flying. Okay, I need to mute and just drink some tea. Yeah, I love everything about this game. It definitely has a bit more talking than I'm like used to. Usually I'd like just click through these really fucking fast, but like, it's nice practice talking out loud. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. His name is Morris Lester. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Wear protection kits. Hello. You're finally here. Hey y'all. Hey. Yo. Hi Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Should I got to Coachella? Of course. Did they approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rhetorically? Rhetorically. Rapturously. I'm bad at English, okay? Shut up. Rapturously. You're goddamn right. This is why I'm reading books again, okay? I'm trying to put my shame to rest. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little bit slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me. I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her with a bit of the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Nellie or Neil? No, not me. Neil. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah. One's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Huh, yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Jinxie. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not that easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been going great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats. I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and our company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought I would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Jinxie have been giving me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya and Jinxie. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Bailey's to your parents? How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Bailey's, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. And you always enjoyed watching me play the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Merle just now, Bailey's. She works on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Go on, you lovebirds. Don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Jinxie. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward, yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. It has enough drama. Huh. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are a lot of updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Oh, it does feel like wrapping up. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. I had returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some were more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Neil. The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya, she finished her book, get published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly, now working as a freelance. I can't read fast enough. I knew that was gonna happen. 8 parts, I think. There's a spark. Welcome. Hello, Jinxie. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed. A bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assumed it was a success then. Multiple successes. What's with this new look then? I'm just trying to blend in. It seems like an earthly immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That's F-I-R-E agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Huh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about these mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with your kind? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, well, let's see. Is that where part? So, there's gonna be a second coffee talk coming out. Unfortunately, the game developer for this one passed away though, so I'm not sure if that affects that game's release date. But that was something that was really sad. We started playing this pretty much a week after they passed away. Which is really sad because they were in their 30s too, so it's like, I don't know, it fucks me up when you hear about somebody in their 30s passing away, when they're just fucking getting into stuff, doing things.